His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa arrived in Egypt on an official visit. During the visit, His Royal Highness will meet with the President of Egypt, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and several senior officials to explore avenues for advancing the deep-rooted bilateral relations and expanding cooperation and strategic partnerships across key sectors in line with shared goals and interests. Upon arrival, His Royal Highness was received by the Prime Minister of Egypt, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, along with several senior officials. Upon arrival, His Royal Highness delivered the following statement. His Royal Highness expressed pride in the historic ties between Bahrain and Egypt, as well as the diverse multi-sectoral collaboration. He noted that this visit reflects the kingdom's commitment to further strengthening bilateral relations under the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the President of Egypt Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. His Royal Highness commended the progress and development achieved by Egypt under the leadership of President al-Sisi. He conveyed his support for Egypt's honorable stances and its pivotal role in supporting Arab causes and advancing joint Arab efforts to achieve mutual development aspirations. His Royal Highness was accompanied by an official delegation, which included the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid al-Zayani, the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, the Minister of Sustainable Development and Chief Executive of the Bahrain Economic Development Board, Noor Al-Khlaif, the Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhro, the Ambassador of Bahrain to Egypt, Fawziya Zainal, the Escort Officer of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Colonel Sheikh Ahmed bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Advisor for Communication Affairs at the Court of the Crown Prince, Isa bin Abdul Rahman Al Hammadi, the Director General of the Prime Minister's Office, Hamad Yaqub Al Mahmid, as well as other senior officials. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa received a Bahraini delegation from the kingdom's private sector as part of His Royal Highness's official visit to Egypt. His Royal Highness affirmed the strength of Bahrain-Egypt relations, which continue to strengthen through the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. His Royal Highness highlighted the importance of further enhancing economic and investment cooperation and exploring more future opportunities. He noted that the efforts of the kingdom's private sector are integral to developing relations with other countries through their investment initiatives and projects that contribute to the kingdom's growth. He highlighted the successes achieved by the private sector, which reflect their entrepreneurial and innovative spirit. He reiterated that these achievements underscore the ability of national businesses to compete in global markets in line with Bahrain's Economic Vision 2030 and its commitment to sustainable development. The delegation expressed their gratitude for His Royal Highness's commitment to supporting the private sector, which plays a vital role in furthering the kingdom's development and progress. As part of the official visit of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa to Egypt, the Bahrain-Egypt Business Forum was held in Cairo, was hosted in collaboration between the EDB, Bahrain's Ministry of Industry and Commerce, Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and the General Authority for Investment and Free Zones in Egypt. The Minister of Sustainable Development and the CEO of EDB, Noor Al-Khlaif, affirmed the enduring ties between Bahrain and Egypt, reflecting the mutual commitment to strengthening the strategic partnership. She emphasized that the two nations are pursuing an integrated agenda that leverages their respective strengths and competitive advantages to unlock new cooperation opportunities in financial services, technology, logistics, and manufacturing. The minister affirmed Bahrain's commitment to enhance bilateral cooperation by encouraging investments, aligning policies, and facilitating cross-border business and trade. The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhro, said that the Bahrain-Egypt Business Forum reflects the shared vision and interests of the leadership to continue strengthening bilateral cooperation and expanding the horizons of trade and investment. He added that Bahrain and Egypt share a long-standing partnership built on trust and mutual opportunity, which contribute to advancing economic development and strengthening trade between the two sides. The Minister of Investment and Foreign Trade of Egypt, Engineer Hassan Al-Khatib, stated that Bahrain is one of Egypt's key investment partners, with Bahraini investments reaching approximately $450 million in 2024. He added that the joint efforts paved the way for unprecedented investment opportunities that will foster sustainable growth. He said that this forum marks a new milestone in the strategic partnership between Bahrain and Egypt. The BCCI chairman, Samir Nas, said that the forum reflects the deep historical bonds between Bahrain and Egypt and underscores the commitment of both leaders to strengthen economic cooperation. He added that the BCCI is ready to provide investors with all the necessary facilitation and support to boost economic ties and facilitate the formation of valuable joint ventures. Bahrain-Egyptian relations are witnessing significant progress thanks to the vision of His Majesty the King and the Egyptian President, which has been reflected in the growth and prosperity of sectors in both countries. More in this report.
The Kingdom of Bahrain and the Arab Republic of Egypt share deep historical ties and a common present marked by cooperation and integration. These deep-rooted relations are based on Arab fraternity, mutual respect, and unity of purpose and destiny. Over the decades, the two countries have embodied a model of strong Arab relations, which are renewed with every meeting between the two leaders. Through their meetings, His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the President of Egypt Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have cemented the values of solidarity and joint action, in the service of the interests of the two brotherly peoples and the just causes of the Arab nation. This march is also evident in the continuous efforts of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, who continues to fulfill His Majesty the King's visions by supporting joint initiatives and increasing bilateral cooperation in the economic, investment and development fields. Manama, with its established strategic weight, and Cairo, with its cultural heritage, have come together on a single path of constructive cooperation and firm agreement on various political, security and economic levels. The mutual visits between the two leaders have been important milestones in the history of Bahraini-Egyptian cooperation, establishing new horizons for partnership and integration, reflected in joint agreements and projects, and expressed in identical positions on many regional and international affairs. What brings Bahrain and Egypt together today is not merely bilateral relations, but a shared vision for a more secure, stable and prosperous Arab future, reflecting the depth of fraternal ties that grow stronger with each passing day.
The owner of 2Cs Motorsport, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, emphasized that the team's achievement in round 4 of the Endurance Cup at Germany at Nürburgring circuit reflects the spirit of teamwork and high professionalism of the team, while also demonstrating the kingdom's competitiveness in top international motorsport championships. His Highness said that securing victory in the Bronze Cup and a podium finish in the Gold Cup is a source of pride. He noted that the result reflects the dedication of drivers, the efficiency of the technical crews, and the strong team spirit of 2Cs Motorsport. His Highness said the team demonstrated that Bahrain can compete at the highest levels of international motorsport, achieving victories and making an impact in major races. He stressed that efforts continue to strengthen the team's position and raise Bahrain's profile globally, in line with the vision of His Majesty the King, with the support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister in promoting youth and sports. His Highness also thanked the team members for their continuous achievements and thanked all supporters and partners for their pivotal role in this success, which elevates Bahrain's status internationally. As part of Bahrain's National Vision for Sustainability, the General Secretariat of the Council of Representatives organized a symposium titled Green Parliament, Legislative Leadership to Achieve Sustainable Development and Carbon Neutrality. The symposium was attended by representatives, officials, and experts in environment, energy, and green development. The event underscored the crucial role of legislation in protecting the environment and shaping the future in Bahrain. The symposium provided a platform to showcase national efforts to consolidate the concept of a green parliament and adopt advanced legislation that promotes sustainable development that keeps pace with global trends in addressing environmental and climate challenges, in line with Bahrain's goal to achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. It addressed several topics, including the development of environmental policies, the mechanisms for integrated sustainability into legislative and oversight work. It also highlighted the Council's experience in digital transformation, reducing emissions, and obtaining ISO 14001 certification, making it the first parliament in the region to achieve this international accreditation. Coinciding with the start of the new academic year, the training program organized by the Public Prosecution and the Ministry of Interior in cooperation with the Institute of Judicial and Legal Studies for the Ma'an police members was launched. The program aims to enhance institutional integration for child protection and develop professional performance in handling related cases. It includes ways to prevent child extortion and exploitation, early intervention mechanisms to protect children, and methodologies for effectively dealing with bullying cases in schools. The program aims to support schools with qualified teaching staff to deal with children's psychological and behavioral safety cases, and focuses on developing community awareness methods and fostering a culture of protection and prevention through guidance programs. The program also aims to train stakeholders to hold awareness lectures to children in schools, fostering preventive awareness and forming a strategic step towards an integrated system for addressing various issues. The Ministry of Education continues its comprehensive preparations for the start of the new academic year through organizational and logistical plans that ensure a safe and integrated educational environment. More in this report. In preparation for the start of the new academic year, the Ministry of Education is intensifying its organizational and preparatory efforts to ensure a comprehensive and safe educational start that reflects the readiness of the entire education system. In line with these efforts and in implementation of the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, the Ministry announced that it will hold orientation days in all public schools dedicated to students and their guardians to strengthen direct communication channels and clarify various aspects related to the educational process. To keep pace with the requirements of the digital age, The ministry has reinforced its plans by launching its new website, which will serve as a comprehensive platform, offering faster and more interactive services, contributing to improving performance efficiency and enhancing communication with the community. Preparations also extended to include traffic safety, with the Ministry of Interior, through the General Directorate of Traffic, Community Service Police, and School Guards, intensifying training courses aimed at securing the vicinity of schools and ensuring that students arrive safely. In line with these efforts, the National Ambulance Center has increased its field readiness through advanced response plans that contribute to rapid intervention in emergencies and provide medical and preventive services that ensure a healthy and safe learning environment for students and educational staff. The General Directorate of Traffic continued its awareness programs aimed at student transport drivers, emphasizing the importance of complying with proper traffic procedures and not contracting with unlicensed drivers, thereby ensuring the safety of students throughout their daily commute to and from schools. With these integrated efforts, Bahrain presents a developed national model in managing school preparations, combining education, security, and health so that its children can begin a safe and stable school year. The Acting Advocate General and Head of the Special Investigation Unit, the SIU, Mohammed Khalid Al-Hazza, said that during the second third of the current year, the SIU received 17 complaints involving allegations within its specialized jurisdiction. He noted that upon receiving these complaints, the SIU promptly initiated necessary legal procedures in line with its role to protect and promote human rights within the framework of the criminal justice system. Regarding the unit statistics for this period, members of the unit's investigation division heard statements from 31 complaints and witnesses, interrogated 30 accused and suspects, and referred 9 complaints to the Forensic and Psychological Support Division. The LMRA carried out 1,317 inspection campaigns and visits from the 24th till the 30th of August. The campaigns resulted in the apprehension of 9 illegal and irregular workers, while the number of deportees reached 92. The inspection visits resulted in the monitoring of a number of violations related to the provisions of a number of regulatory laws. Regarding the provisions of the labor market law and the residency regulation in Bahrain, legal action has been taken regarding the violations observed. Bahrain contributes to enhancing food security through smart agricultural projects and increasing reliance on local production. By supporting national farms and adopting modern technologies, the kingdom is moving towards a balanced food system that ensures restored sustainability and self-sufficiency in the face of global challenges.